Yo, what's up? Welcome to another episode of Unfiltered Beer Review. Today we're going to continue in our series of beer camps across America 2016 from Sierra Nevada. This one is the West Latitude Session Rye. This one is an ale brewed with hibiscus, so should be pretty floral.
Yeah, Sierra Nevada, they brewed this in conjunction with Bear Republic Brewing, Faction Brewing, Mad River Brewing, Magnolia Brewing, and Maui Brewing out of Hawaii. So I'm assuming that's where the hibiscus comes from them. I don't think any of those other ones are in Hawaii. But yeah, it's a session rye. I think that sounds pretty enjoyable. I'm really looking forward to the spiciness of the rye and the other spices.
Yeah, according to the label, this is a blend of like a spicy, or not a spicy, a hoppy West Coast IPA with a touch of Hawaiian aloha. That would be where the hibiscus comes from, like you said.
Yeah, it sounds pretty good, and I hope they kind of nailed this one on the head with the hibiscus. I've had a beer with hibiscus in the past, and it wasn't good, so I hope this one isn't like it.
Yeah, hopefully they managed to balance out the sweetness with the hoppiness, and we don't get something too outrageous.
Let's go ahead and crack them open.
Yeah. A little bit of smoke on there.
Oh yeah.
Billowing out like a fog bank.
It's a choo-choo train.
Oh, it's a nice dark color from the rye. Looks like a creamy brown head.
Very creamy. It's got a very nice color. It's a very thick, creamy head. Very dirty head. It's not a clean one, I guess. It's not white.
Doesn't look like too much carbonation, but it is a very deep, dark nut color.
I got a pretty good bit of mine.
Yeah. Our glasses are quite different.
But that is a very, very attractive color. I really like that. It's
yeah.
Other than nutty, like you said, I don't really know. This is almost like a very faint cola color almost.
Yeah, dark
tea.
red.
Tea color.
Sure, yeah. Don't see any sort of sedimentation. What do you see in yours? Yours is...
Nah, mine's good. I've just got the carbonation bubbles. 5.5%. So that should be a pretty good drinkable beer.
Sure.
Let's go and get a nose on it.
Yeah. It smells nice.
It's very sweet smelling. I pick up hints of the rye. Kind of get a little bit of the spiciness in it.
Yeah, it's very hop smelling as well.
Very hop forward.
That smells really good.
Wow.
Hopefully it continues with that in the taste.
You know, the sweetness, I'm going to assume that's the hibiscus maybe, or would you assume that that's the hops?
It's hard to say, but I am getting a strong lemony taste. Not taste, but smell from the hops.
I was about to say, don't taste it before the cheers. Well, let's go ahead and taste it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
That's nice. I like that. It's not very strong in any particular category. It seems to be pretty well balanced.
I think the rye is very straightforward.
Yeah.
It's very good. It's spicy, but it's sweet.
Yeah. It's not too malty. The hops are very well balanced. And like you said, there is a little bit of sweetness.
You know, looking at the color, and I guess it's just because it's in my mind, I kind of get a tea flavor.
I can see that.
But the rye, man, it really stands out. That's really, really good.
Yeah, I'd say so far, this is probably my favorite out of the beer camp.
They had the Pat of Rye Pale Ale, I guess is what it was. I don't remember. We've done that one, and you know, this, I get more of a rye flavor out of it. I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, I like it. What would you say your rating on this was?
I would go with a low A. A minus.
I'm going to go with the B plus on this. It's very enjoyable.
Yeah, so right around there. I wish I would have picked up a little more of the hibiscus. I think the hibiscus really would have complemented this more.
Maybe that's mostly the floral note that we're getting in the aroma.
So they've got it as the aroma and not the flavor.
I don't know. I don't taste any sweetness from that either.
Well, it's faint. Like I pick it up, but it's not much. But I wish I would have picked up a little bit more. And then I really think this beer would have just taken off. I mean, it's good. You know, rye, you really can't go wrong with rye. But it's not a bad beer. But like you said, it's definitely better than the table beer.
Oh, for sure.
That one was
the table beer's the weakest so far.
Yeah, that was garbage. Very lackluster.
The only nice thing about that was that pretty grapefruit color that it
Yeah,
had.
the color was very attractive.
Yeah.
Well, until next time, guys, stay tuned for the rest of the Beer Camp series. Drink good beer.
Stay frosty.
See you later.
Cheers.